guess who? Yeah, it's blue. Um, so, in the course of 2 days, I've had my ears pierced twice. This one, here, I'll bring you guys closer. See, the gold one, I was born, that was the one, where the gold one is. I had there pierced when I was born. The black rose, though, I did myself yesterday. I don't know if I was just really tired when I did it or what, but it actually didn't hurt that bad. I didn't use an ice cube or anything. I literally just took a sewing needle that I found in my cousin's bathroom because I visited not the cousin's house I vlogged at the last time, but my other cousin who's freaking awesome. Got her house. They were sleeping. I went to the washroom and then I saw sewing needles in there. I don't know why they keep them in their washroom, but then I was like, oh, thought it was a great idea, so I pierced my ear. And I literally just went through my freaking ear, and it didn't hurt for whatever reason. So that one, it's a little sore today, but this one, the black, once again, the gold one is the one that from when I was born with. The black rose, once again, is the one that I did today. Yeah, that one fucking hurts. I literally did it 5 minutes ago. Like, I did it, then I came downstairs and turned on the video camera, the laptop video camera, and then I started taking my video. So I seriously just stuck a sewing needle through my ear. But this time I used an ice cube for this one, because I was like, hey, yeah, it may not have hurt last night, but I don't think I want to do that again. I should grab other earrings to make it more visible. I'll do that. I'll seriously be like 5 seconds, okay? You guys listen to some awesome tunes. Black Ark by Cavalera Conspiracy. You guys got to see my muffin top just a few seconds ago. It's because, ugh, I have a tummy. I have a tummy. Oh no. Yeah, this is the shirt that I got from Urban Behavior. The way the video's taking, for some reason it's going backwards, but it's 0 fucks given. And on top it says, live the life you love and love the life you live. So I got that at Urban Behavior. It's also where I got all my earrings. I will match it with the blue. Yes, I'm changing my earrings right in front of you guys right now. Okay. So, where is the earring hole? I can't see it on the camera. Okay, I gotta actually feel for a second. Okay. Because I've done that before. Went to put my earring in before without using a mirror and stuck it. Well, I've done that before, and pretty much I've pierced my own ear before by accident. I found the front of the hole the one time, but stuck it through the back the wrong way and realized I had 2 holes in the back, both leading to the one in the front. One of them I kept an earring in it for a while and let the one hole in the back grow over, and heal, which is a while. But yeah, this is so technically I've pierced my ears 3 times. The last time I did it here, there's now a little bump there. I'm gonna try and re-pierce it there, but the earrings you get from Ardene's, they really suck, and I didn't know that. And I had gone and I used one of the earrings that I got from Ardene's to pierce my ear. And I thought it got infected and then took it out and let it grow over. And now it has that ball because when I did that the first time, I pierced it like 5 times. It all started with one hole, but there were like 5 different holes in the back leading to that one hole. So that's why it grew. That's why it healed like a ball. But I thought it got infected. Then I used the same kind of earrings because I'd got another pack from there. And the ones that I had done long ago that have already healed properly, so they wouldn't really get infected. And I used one of those, and it made these go pussy, and it's like, ew. And I found out, so that's when I found out, hey, it's the metal that's bothering me, that metal that they use at Ardene's. And so it wasn't, oh, Slipknot. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, there's Slipknot playing on Headbangers. If you're on Shots, channel 442. It's The Devil and I by Slipknot that's playing right now. I won't be playing though because this isn't a live video, so I'll be playing when you watch it, obviously. Sadly. If it is, that'd be awesome. But like I was saying, so if I had just changed the earrings that I was using when I did that piercing the first time, I would still have that piercing. So I've now done my ears 3 times. So yeah. These ones though, the ones that I did recently, I'm not planning on letting those grow over at all because I really love them and I want them to stay. I just have to hope that my auntie doesn't kill me when she finds out that I pierced my ears. She didn't notice them today. She didn't notice the one here because my hair hides it. My hair doesn't hide this one as well. So I love these rose earrings together, but I won't be wearing them together other than at school. It's the right hole, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. For a second, I thought I had ear blood on my fingers. If you ever do pierce your ear yourself, your ear shouldn't bleed that much, really. But mine started bleeding because I think I got really close to the vein. I didn't get the vein because if I had, it would have been pouring blood. It was the smallest amount of blood, and it could just be the way that I did it. It may have opened it up more, or the fact that I was using my fingers to kind of spread it the way I was trying to look at it and that. So, I don't know, but it could be one of those. Okay, so now you can see the difference. And I didn't switch them around, so the black ones are still the ones that I did myself. And the blue ones are the ones I had at birth. And see, if you look closely, let me bring this close. If you look closely, they're roses. I love them. I got the black pair, the blue pair, the pink pair, and the white pair. This pack, you get at Urban Behavior. There's also these kind of bulky looking diamond ones. They'd look nice on someone who isn't me. And there were ones that looked like this, but they had white pearls. I don't like pearls on me. And then they had a pair with crosses, and as I'm an atheist, I didn't really need those. So I gave the crosses to my eldest cousin, Shauna. Then her kids, Marissa, she got the diamonds. Her little sister Michaela got the pearls, and my youngest cousin Sierra, which is Marissa Michaela's youngest sister, got the little the crosses, the pearls, the diamonds. There's another one. There were like these studs that I didn't like. And so Sierra got those ones because I didn't really like the studs. But yeah, see, I love these. See, so when the ones that I just pierced heal properly, like to the point where they don't bleed, they're not open anymore, the skin in the hole, like it's grown to the point where it's not like an open wound. When it's done that, I'm planning on doing, I have enough room for a third one right there before I hit cartilage. See, my cartilage doesn't start, I could seriously fit like 4, because I could fit one there. Because my cartilage is weird and doesn't start till like right here on my ear. So I could fit 2 more in. I might try and do that. I'll fit one in, and if I can't fit another, oh well. But yeah, so once that's done, I'm going to fit another one in there. And there. And then I'll try and fit a 4th one in. If I can't do that, then I just won't have it. So you guys get to look at my full outfitness. You guys need a better look at me. Here, because I look amazing right now. Like, I don't mean to brag, but actually I do. Shit. I don't fit between there because I'm too fat. Okay. Now I have to turn the light in the kitchen on. This has been a great journey. Okay. See, you can see a bit of my bra with this shirt, but it's meant to be like that, actually. So there's my 0 fucks given. And here's me, get my piercings. And I've got my new wallet. I got it at Bentley's because I wanted one with a chain on it because I lost my last one, so I literally have to attach it to myself. So my auntie's like, well, most wallets like that are guys' wallets. So we went to Bentley and got them. They have them at GameStop. They have nerdy Mario ones and that. But I didn't know that till I went to GameStop, and I was like, oh shit, I could have gotten a cooler one. But I got the black one with the chain. And I hook it to the front because I like it there. Because I like putting things in my back pocket. I don't know why, but they feel nice there. So, for a second I thought that was my ass. I'm like, oh shit, I'm showing you my ass. But no, that's all the way up here. At my skin. I thought I was showing you guys skin down there. I was like, oh shit, that's sexy. But yeah, so I got my chain. But yeah, so hi. My eldest cousin had done a girls' night out with my auntie and some of her friends. And my cousins, my other cousins who are her sisters. And so they had all gone for a girls' night, and I kind of nerded out with my uncle at Chapters. I kind of showed him all the manga and taught him about manga and Homestuck. Homestuck, yeah, that was he didn't get it too easily, but he said he understood the main concept of it and the main storyline, but it's something that he'd have to read himself. And so I might get him into Homestuck, which would be awesome. So I gave him like a lesson on manga and that, and we pretty much, and we looked at all the manga and he watched me freak out. And it was actually fun getting to talk to him. Then I seriously had him talking about My Little Pony with me. We started talking. We were comparing it to the original one, and it was hilarious because he's kind of like a manly-ish kind of man. I have him talking about My Little Pony and about how Pinkie Pie is more jumpy in the new one, and about how Rainbow Dash is a tomboy when she used to be a girly girl the way Rarity is, and about how Rarity didn't exist and everything. And I was talking about all the characters and everything. And so we did that, and then I ended up going to my cousin's place where I had fun. I stayed up till like 5 in the morning and hung out with them. And when I'm sleep deprived, I literally act like I'm high. I don't know why, but well, it's sleep deprivation, so it's kind of expected. But so that's how that one happened and everything. And yeah, I also went to my cousin's room randomly while her girlfriend was in there and started saying random weird shit and playing with the kitten and everything. And yeah, because they own a cat, a little kitten. And I was playing with the kitten and being weird. And they're like, okay, well, I think it's bedtime. So I had to go to bed, sadly. And then I woke up at about 10 in the morning. So I had about 5 hours sleep. So yeah. But my cousin, she's this morning, she's trying to wake up Tina, her girlfriend, and I'm all, Brittany, she's had less sleep than I have, okay? Like, she probably had like 3, 4 hours of sleep, and she's like, Tina, does that sound about right? And Tina's all, trying to sleep. So we got her an ice cap, and that, well, Brittany got her a nice cap. I had to stay home. And then when Brittany got back, I had to lug my lazy frozen ass outside and grab her cat from the car. And then they went and picked up prom dresses type things that they got on Kijiji for free. Once again, I stayed home and I hung out with Cheyenne a bit. But then they get back and I have to go grab the dresses from the car when it's fucking freezing out. But it was actually pretty fun. I found out I like the Headbangers channel when I was there, which is awesome. Uh, what else have I done? I have done some things. Oh, I might not be a lonely potato anymore because there's somebody that I really, really liked for a while. Like, I've only known them for a couple months, but I literally pretty much fell in love with them because we're almost the exact same person, to be honest. We met in multimedia class. Not my hair, it's being weird. We met in multimedia class and we met because pretty much somebody said something. Oh, I'll explain the story. Somebody had downloaded a picture to the multimedia computers and it was Gamzee. And the one kid in the class, he's all, the fuck is that? And my friend was all, that's a Gamzee Makara. And I stood up, I literally raised my hands in the air like this and yelled, Homestuck! And then my friend turns around, he's all like, oh my gosh, Homestuck. And I'm like, Homestuck! And we're all, Homestuck! So then we sat down and we discussed ships, and we have all the same ships. Like, we like all of the same ships. Oh my god, it's not even funny and everything. And so that was awesome. And we're literally pretty much the exact same person. And we're both total nerds and geeks. To the point where we hung out. See, I'm gonna tell you, we're a bit of touchy friends. Like, he's a cuddle buddy, is what I call him. But it's just friends right now. But we went to the library to hang out. Well, we were hanging out, but we had to go to the library. And so what we did is we literally sat in the library and cuddled while reading Marvel Spider-Man together. First, I was looking at some other shit and talking to him, and he was reading X-Men. But then I pulled Spider-Man off the shelf, the Marvel Spider-Man comic book, and he got bored of X-Men, and I'm reading it and leaning on him and being all cuddly. Like, I was literally, he was like kind of half beside me, half behind me, and I was leaning, and this would probably be like on his shoulder kind of thing. Like, his head was able to peek over my shoulder. I'm holding Spider-Man like this, and so he's reading over my shoulder. And what's funny is that we read at the same pace, so it didn't. When I flipped the page, he wasn't behind, or he wasn't ahead. So it's perfectly awesome, and we were reading Spider-Man together. Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man comic books. It's like, fuck, it was actually pretty romantic to me, but sadly, he's just a friend for now. He was, he obviously didn't really see it as anything more than that. But to me, it was romantic and nice, although it's still just a friends thing. But I liked it, and we cuddled outside the library, and I liked that too because I'm really into physical contact, really. And it wasn't like inappropriate contact in any way, it was literally just cuddling, and it was awesome. And I was the geeky one that when I put my head on his shoulder and I could hear his heart beating. The biggest crush on. Not only do you have the biggest crush on them, but they are like your best friend now. You have a personal relationship where you honestly care for the person as a person, not just somebody who you have a huge crush on because you think they're cute. Somebody who you had a big crush on when you saw them, and then now, well, not really when you saw them, but you had a big crush on them before you ended up now having a personal relationship where you honestly care for the person. And then you get to be close enough that you can hear their heart beating. Like I freaked out. And I was dork and made the comment. I was like, "Your heart beats really fast." He's all, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's faster than mine normally is, at least." And I was a dork, but I literally just liked cuddling him, and I had his jacket open so that my arm was like around him inside his jacket, and I was cuddling him, and I could hear his heart, and I was freaking out, like literally spaz attacking on the inside. I was playing it hella cool, but I was having this huge freaking spaz attack on the inside where I was freaking. I'm surprised I didn't have a heart attack and like die. Okay, you don't even know. I was freaking out so bad on the inside. And oh, it was actually really just amazing. But I, but in multimedia, when we went and well, I pretty much I went up to him because he knows that I don't really do relationships and that I haven't had a relationship since October, and he knows why. He knows about the person I was dating and how much it fucked me up and everything about what happened exactly, like the exact story and how it fucked me up and everything. But I looked at him, I was like, and I was like, hey, it's a miracle. He's like, what? I'm like, I have actual feelings for someone. Like, I actually like them. Like, it's not just I like them sexually and I would totally bang them. It's, oh my god, I actually like this person. Like, I can seriously be with them and never have sex with them ever and be like frickin' 100-year-old virgin, and I wouldn't care because I get to be with that person. And he's all, really, who is it? He was bugging me all class. And at the end of class, I slipped him a note that the main sentence was, it's you, you idiot. Yeah. So I told him it was him. And then I wrote baka, Baka, all over the page, which baka means idiot in Japanese. So it literally said baka, 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 baka. Then I drew a mouse because it was adorable, and I drew it saying, um, well, the person's name is James, and I wrote it saying James no Bakadesu, which means, or James no Bakades, but it's spelled Desu, and that means James is an idiot. And I wrote a little paragraph on how he can't be cocky about it. I was like, because you're not even that great. Well, you kind of are, but not enough to be cocky about it. That's my job. And I said, oh, and don't bug me about it or tease me about it, because I swear I'll cut your. I said, because I swear I'll cut your dick off and turn it into sushi with a side of human McNuggets, which is an inside joke. Which pretty much human McNuggets is like guys' balls turned into McNuggets, pretty much type thing. I'll explain that story after. But I was like, I'll turn it into sushi with a side of human McNuggets and feed it to starving children. And he's all, and so I did that. Hopefully he takes it seriously. But human McNuggets, that thing came from in science class. We had a static ball. It would like send out lightning bolts of static and shock you. And I was like, I looked at Aiden in my class, and I'm like, you need to stand on the chair and shock your nads. That's what I call them, nads. And so he actually took a chair, stood on it, and stuck his nads right in front of the ball. And they shocked him in the nads. And When I was telling James about it, I said, human McNuggets. And he laughed and he was like, oh, no, you. But yeah, so James knows I like him, and then afterwards, after he got the note and actually read it, he actually tried to talk to me. So I hurried to my classroom and sat in the class because he's not in my class and he'd have to go to his class. And he came in and he's like trying to get me to come out and talk to him. I was like, no, I'm good here. I'm gonna stay here. So he left, but when I left the school, he waved and said hi and smiled and said something, but I didn't hear it properly. I said, "What?" He's like, "Never mind." But he was all smiley in that, like not his usual smiley. So I'm like, "Wait, do you like me?" I'm like, "It's like seriously, because this means that he might like me." So it's like, "Oh my goodness, what if he likes me?" So it's so yeah, so friend might like me, and then that would be great. And maybe I could have a relationship again, because even though my last relationship went downhill and really fucked me up to the point where I couldn't do relationships, and I've really tried my hardest to stay away from them. Believe it or not, I've been hit on many times, and I've had literally about 10 people ask me out since October, and I've turned them all down because I just couldn't get into another relationship. But with James, I actually like him enough that I'd be willing to get into another relationship, and I'd be willing to trust him and be with him even though it could get me hurt, because I truly care for him in that way. And so, yeah, so I kind of just have to hope that if that does happen, unlike my other relationships, it doesn't stab me in the heart and really fuck me up like before, because I really don't need to deal with major depression again. But you you don't even know how much I've fallen for James. It's to the point where it's really not funny anymore. Like, it's really not. It's I enjoy the simplest things. I in multimedia I put my legs across his lap and he put his hand on my legs, like across my shins though. Not like creeper creeping his hands up my thighs. He put his hands on my shins. And I like his hands. They're big hands and strong, but not in a beefy frickin' Channing Tatum way, in just a strong, nice way. And they're warm and nice, and they're bigger than they literally they feel amazing. His hands are great. Like if you hug him, they're literally the best things ever. But his hands were warm and that, and I was seriously squealing on the inside just from him putting his hands on my shins, because yeah, and I wanted to grow his hair back again though. He had really nice hair. I really liked his hair, but I even like his cool tooth. He has one in the back. I don't really like that one very much. I could I could get over it, but I kind of want to pull that right out of his mouth. But he has his canine on this side is like up here. Quite a few people have them. He only has it on the one side though. But I was thinking, I'm like, if we could take the tooth that was there behind and put it there, I could call him a little puppy dog, go woof woof, because wolves have them and dogs have them, huge incisors. So I could call him woof woof and make him wear a collar, because that's kinky. But I've always wanted cool incisors like that. Like, I've had quite a few friends that have them all the way up there, and I want them. But I look like a dork doing that. But I like it. It's cool. Anyways. But I seriously like everything about him. And okay, I can tell you this. He's not even like, I'm sure you're imagining this hot ass guy with weird teeth. It's like, no, not even. It's barely average guy that looked better when he had long hair, but now buzzed it and looks kind of like a douche, an average looking douche, especially without his hat. Without his hat, he looks like a douche, but with his hat, he looks like an average, somewhat douche. And I know I'm being mean, I guess, when I say that. I'm not trying to be. But even with that, I like him, and that's really funny because normally I only liked people for their looks, okay? Like ever since I've been shallow and liked people for their looks kind of thing. Like it's not even funny. Um and especially with guys fucked me over so many times and did so many terrible things that I just couldn't deal with guys anymore, especially on an emotional level. I literally pretty much swore that I would never have a relationship with a guy ever. I would maybe bang a couple because, sex is great, but not that I've actually have it, because sadly I haven't. But I could, like, it was to the point where I could imagine myself having sex with a guy, but I couldn't do a relationship ever, ever. Like, I seriously thought I'd never get in one ever again. I was so against getting in a relationship with a guy that it was to the point where, like, it's like I would never get in a relationship with a guy. You might as well have just labeled me a lesbian. But, and the only times I like guys sexually, like, the point where I'd have sex with them, is for their looks. They had to be really freaking attractive, like really fucking attractive. Like freaking, they'd have to be like freaking the popular guy in school attractive for me to even do that. Which wouldn't happen because I'm not attractive enough to get those guys, but that's not the point. The point is that I like James in spite of all of that. He's just a great person and I can't help but like him and it's fucking killing me. Especially because now I like two other people. Definitely not as much as I like James, but I like them too. And I have so many emotional, romantic, and whatever feelings right now, and I can't deal with them. I can't handle them because they're all coming at the same time, and I'm gone since October. I mean, it's freaking February, and I've gone since October without these feelings at all, whatsoever. Like, completely romantically shut myself off. But now they're all coming at once. There's three. That's an awfully big deal to like three people for me. One of them's my ex, one of them's a friend, and one of them's James, and who's also a friend. Yeah, but James is like the big one, that the major one I like a lot. One of them I like because she's attractive. She likes anime, manga, Black Veil Brides, Pierce the Veil, all that shit. And she's bisexual, and she's the first. Okay, I'm really against like scrawny girls and liking them at all, but she's freaking toothpick scrawny, like absolutely nearly anorexic, but it's weirdly attractive on her and it's strange. Yeah, I don't even know how I like her, but I do. My ex, that is the one that kind of severely messed me up. And she's probably not the best choice to get back with at all, but that might happen if the whole James thing doesn't work out. I like James a lot. Like, really a lot. Like, too much a lot. Like, seriously, oh my god, too much a lot.